Thank you. Hello, Monty. And Monty's asked how high. If you have a look at, you'll see this particular tree that this kill's been hoisted in. You'll see that there's no sort of mid-branch or a branch closer to the ground, and I'd say from the ground to where the first branch is to the right is probably a good 4 meters up. And sort of Monty asked how high can a leopard go in a tree like this, and certainly I've seen a picture, Monty, of a leopard hoisting a kill up, I can't remember what tree it was, but it was at least 20 meters into the fork of this tree. It was a huge tree, 20 or so meters up into the fork of this tree. You know, as long as they've got the energy to sustain it, they've got that sort of ability and power to be able to hold that kill in the mouth. This is not a very large kill, so Karula, with the experience, being able to hoist this kill up the tree, certainly it's a tree like this, of this width and size, was not a difficult task. And certainly depending on the tree, if it's a harder tree, but this is certainly wasn't a very difficult one, because the kill, first of all, was not very large. It depends on the kill. If the kill's big, of course they're not going to be able to hoist it in any sort of high tree, and she'll probably find a lower branched tree. So yeah, it certainly depends, Monty, on the size of the kill as to how high. But if it's a smallish kill, there's almost no limit, because the limit is their amount of energy that they have to be able to do it. That's the only thing limiting them. Don't drop it, Induna. It's got a good grip on it. It's not very heavy. Oh no. He's gonna move it now. And he's taking it onto a very thin, flimsy branch. What are you doing, my boy? Just gonna move a bit further down. Oh, you're right there. Let's just see where he goes with it. Maybe he's... Oh! This is complete inexperience. Because they should generally, once that kill is hoisted, it should be in a position that they should be able to feed in it with ease and not have to move it. And Karula obviously did that and put in the fork. And now we've got Induna's inexperience here wanting to move this thing around, which is not a good move. Hope no one is grossed out by this. Of course, this is all natural. This is how these animals provide for themselves. So just taking a bit of a breather, resting his rear end on the branch. Looks like he's had a bit of food there. His belly is quite extended, as I said earlier. And the other leopard, Karula, lying down about 50-80 meters to our east, or from this tree east, where we initially stopped. And she's lying flat under a bush. See the hyperventilating? Of course, the fuller the stomach gets, it engorges and expands, and of course putting pressure on the lungs, giving the breath, shortened breath, and having to do this sort of hyperventilation a bit. When you see lions after a very large kill, they can lie there for 24 hours with bellies like you cannot believe how much they've expanded, and they just for the full 24 hours. Beautiful view, typical of a leopard in a tree with a kill, posing very nicely for us. It's like a female duiker. Yeah, it was a female duiker. Females do not possess any horns where the males do, and I remember seeing a duiker here before. Where are you going? Where are you going? You can see that rear end hanging, sort of hanging down a bit. Not much left of it. Okay. Okay. Joshua Nathan Eli asking, how tall is this marula? This is a marula tree, by the way, that Induna is in. Well, he's standing at about 4.5 meters, and the whole tree is probably a good probably about 7 meters high. So about 20 feet around about. So if this leopard falls, it's certainly going to do a bit of damage. But you can see how at home this leopard is in this tree. Hey? Thanks, guys. You're sending in some good questions there. Keep them coming. He just needs to calm down and just get a nice comfortable position, almost like a sitting position that he can feed. I can't believe we're doing that. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. It's like he's looking down at the ground going, okay, I want to go down, but how am I going to do this? Probably find that he'll go head first, put the first 2 sort of steps down and then jump all the way down instead of trying to climb down the whole tree trunk. He'll go 1, 2 and then jump. So we'll see what he wants to do here. Look at that view. He's got a nice beautiful view out here. That's that lowest branch that he's on, and that's about 4 meters off the ground. Yeah, let's see what he's going to do. He wants to come down. There we go. Oh, that's the first step. Oh, and no, jump. Very clumsy. He's not very good at it.